It's senior night for Robbinsville as we welcome the Hiwassee Dam Lady Eagles to town for this crucial Smoky Mountain Conference softball matchup here on this Thursday afternoon from Graham County. Good to have you with us here on the Graham Star YouTube page, your exclusive home for Robbinsville athletics, streaming all season long and beyond. Brooklyn Rogers and Kevin Hensley with you for today's telecast from Robbinsville. And this is the end of the regular season. Playoffs will begin next week. And yes, folks, before you ask, we will have playoff coverage right here on YouTube. Back in just a few moments with the introduction of today's starting lineups, as well as the playing of our national anthem. You are watching the Graham Star YouTube page.
Here are the starting lineups. First for Hiwassee Dam, number 21, Kiera, playing shortstop. Number 8, Peyton, playing center. Number 15, McNabb, catching. Number 3, Olivia, pitching. Number 30, Allison, playing first base. Number 11, Lauren, playing left field. Number 4, Riley, playing third base. Number 55, Bella, playing right field. And number 33, Sky, playing second base. Alternates for Hiwassee Dam are 32, 80, 14, Shelby, 16, Jennifer, 1, Abby, 29, Taylor, and 7, Alexis.
Introducing first, from Sweetwater Mountain, at shortstop, number 2, Zoe Schuler. From Roxy Carver Strait, left fielder, number 1, Brooke Speck Turpin. And from the Potawatomi tribe, pitcher, number 3, Memory Pratt. And from the top of Secoa Mountain, first baseman, number 24, Ivy Lulu Odom. And from the Potawatomi tribe, at third base, number 17, Patience Pratt. And from Beach Creek, designated player number 11, Sarah Gibby. From Carpenter Hollow, at pitcher number 22, Liz Carpenter. From Sweetwater, right fielder number 5, Hallie Anderson. And a member of the Longhair Clan at center field, number 4, Ainsley Fink. And a member of the Wolf Clan at second base, playing her flex today, number 20, Allie Ayers. Alternates today, from Snowbird Road, number 6, Jolie Campbell. From Lower Tuskegee, number 7, Claire Barlow. From Master Branch, number 8, Abby Adams. From Pinhook, number 9, Bailey Rick Parham. From Lower Mount Creek, number 12, Taylor Jackson. From Old Sweetwater, number 14, Olivia Lewis. From Long Hungry, number 16, Bailey Conley. From Parts Unknown on the ball boundary, number 21, Pella Welch. And from Pool Road, number 27, Christina Jenkins. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your Smoky Mountain Conference champion, Robbinsville Black Knights. Now, at this time, if you could, if you would, please stand and let's join Coach Nelson with the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, folks, it's been a while since we've been at Judy Nichols Memorial Field for softball action, but we're very privileged to be back with you for this regular season finale. Two great programs meeting up this afternoon here in Graham County. Lady Knights are hosting the Hiwassee Dam Lady Eagles, both sit atop the Smoky Mountain Conference standings. However, with Robbinsville's 8-4 victory over the Lady Eagles on Monday, the Lady Knights clinched what is now their 5th straight conference championship, and this is the 14th in program history. The first time they won it was way back in 1981. On the rubber today for Robbinsville is Memory Frapp, the sophomore fire thrower from Oklahoma. Good to see her out this afternoon inside the circle. Sister Paige is right there in the frame, number 17. She's at third base, and she's one of the 8 seniors that will be recognized after today's game is concluded. And yes, folks, we'll stay with you to stream right here on YouTube. The very astute Brooklyn Rogers will keep you in frame through the 8 seniors. I'll have to pay her some overtime today. It's going to take a while to get through 8 seniors and their biographies. Robbinsville comes into this with a record of 17-2 overall. They are 11-0 in the conference, with the Hiwassee Dam Lady Eagles coming into this one with a record of 12-2 for the season. And they are 9-2 in the conference.
Leading off the top of the first for Hiwassee Dam, the shortstop, Kiera Taylor.
So Kiera Taylor will bat first. She is shortstop today for Hiwassee Dam. First pitch to her is a ball, 1-0. First pitch today coming at 4:30 p.m. from Robbinsville, and temperature at first pitch, a balmy 81 degrees. And next offering from Memory Frapp will be upstairs, 2-0 on Kiera Taylor. Peyton Palmer, the center fielder, will bat next. (2-0), popped a mile high and foul. Look out, Low Country Bowl, which we've also got set up back here behind the third base seating area. It's also fan appreciation night here in Robbinsville. Playoff schedule will look like this. The seeding will be released Monday. Robbinsville looking at a 4 or 5 spot in the state rankings at the moment. We'll see what seed they ultimately get, as that one catches the outside tippy corner of the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Kiera Taylor. Robbinsville will host round 1 if they have a high enough seed, of course. I'm sure they will. On Tuesday, round 2 will be next Friday, May the 10th. Or excuse me, May the 11th, I beg your pardon. And that is a called strike 3. May 13th. We got it right, folks. May 13th will be the second round of the playoffs, as center fielder Peyton Palmer steps up to the plate after a call strike 3 on Kiera Taylor to begin today's telecast here on YouTube. Fouled straight back and off of the chest guard of home plate umpire Philip Orr. That's why they wear it, folks. Want to know the count. 0-1 the count. And the pitch chopped hard down the third baseline and foul. Michael Schuler just missed making the play. And it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch misses outside. A little too much bite on that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Peyton Palmer. And the 1-2 taken inside and low. 2-2 the count. Robbinsville opened a 7-0 lead over Hiwassee Dam on Monday before the Lady Eagles were able to get a run back, ultimately prevailing 8-4 to wrap up that conference championship as she bites at one high and in. Fastball sets down Peyton Palmer, 2 away, and that will bring up the catcher, Peyton McNabb, to the plate. Wow. So 89 strikeouts this season for Memory Frapp. 2 gone here in the top of the first. And McNabb takes one right down the pipeline, 0-1. The pitcher today, Olivia McNabb, is in the cleanup spot. She's in the on-deck circle if the inning continues. But Frapp is dealing early here against Hiwassee Dam. Low, 1-1 the count. And the 1-1 popped up a mile high and behind us. It will die a death in Lower Mountain Creek. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count on Peyton McNabb. Good crowd on hand today for Fan Appreciation Day, and of course with it being senior night. A lot of folks here you don't normally get to see as McNabb strikes out. And Frapp sits down the side by way of K's. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score here in Robbinsville. Bottom of the first from Robbinsville, no score between the Lady Knights and the Lady Eagles. Zoe Schuler will step up to the plate looking to change all that. Here in the bottom of the first, Kevin Hensley and Brooklyn Rogers with you for today's telecast here on the Graham Star YouTube page. Your exclusive home for Robbinsville Athletics. We are streaming all season long and beyond. We're joined by Kyle Side-Eye Fink, who's pulled up a front row seat down here in front of Susan Crow and company. We better be careful. He's a 3-time state wrestling champion. He could just twist us into a pretzel if we say too much about him. Inside the circle today for Hiwassee Dam is Olivia McNabb, and the first pitch that she fires is going to be low, but it catches the plate, 0-1. Schuler leads the team this year in home runs. She has hit 7. Collectively, Robbinsville now has 22 home runs on the campaign. And that one is low and inside, 1-1 the count. Team batting average is hovering at the 407 mark. Lady Knights offense is nothing if not potent as that one's low and away, 2-1 on Schuler. And the pitch coming from McNabb. Fired high, drops into right field. And that will be a leadoff single, maybe a double. Schuler loses her helmet. But she is in there, I believe, with a double. And she looks a little shaken up, but I think she's good. Pops up to her feet. Good to see. Bella Stiles reeled that one in quickly from right field, but Schuler can fly. Again, folks, there's a reason she has 5 track school records. And it is a leadoff double for Robbinsville to begin things here in Graham County. Our first look at a senior for Lady Knights tonight. Brooke Speck-Turpin will step in, the left fielder for Robbinsville, with Schuler at second and nobody out. And a bunt. Nice one laid down. Riley Payne will scoop it up. But Turpin, guess what, can also fly, and she'll move her over to third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And sophomore Memory Frapp, the pitcher, will come up to the plate looking to help her cause here in the first.
Single brings to the plate the pitcher, Memory Frapp.
Good. 2 on, nobody out. First pitch to Frapp. Right in there, 0-1, snap throw back to third. They'll let Turpin go to seconds. They'll succeed that play. So 2 are in scoring position for Robbinsville with nobody out. That is dangerous for a hitter like Memory Frapp. Popped up a mile high, and it will land just on the other side of the creek. Memory Frapp steps in with a batting average of .474 for the season. She has 3 home runs, 22 RBIs at the plate. What? 7 home runs. Not according to this, she ain't got 7 home runs. For the career or for the season? Memory's had 7 home runs this season.
Now batting the first baseman.
Apparently she's got 7 home runs. Our stats are wrong on Game Changer. We'll have to get that changed. My apologies. Pop-up erased her. 1 away with 2 on. Check Max prep. That was low to Ivy Odom. Ball 1. That one low and in, ball 2. Odom, another senior for Robbinsville. Schuler at third, Turpin at second. And that one inside as well, 3-1 to Ivy Odom, with third baseman Patience Frapp coming up to the plate. Low, ball 4, ball gets away, but everybody's going to hold. Turpin had got way off of second base, but she'll be safe and sound. Bases loaded now for the Lady Knights with just 1 out.
The third baseman,
and Patience Frapp will now step into the batter's box with the bases loaded. Frapp batting .276 for the season. She has 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. That one popped up sky high, but Peyton Palmer will reel it in. Tagging in, coming home will be Schuler. Throw to third will get Turpin, I believe, in time. She is going to be out, so it will be a double play. That's 3 outs, and that will do it. That's 3 outs. And that will do it. So Robbinsville will get the run home on a sacrifice flyout, but a double play will erase the Lady Knights here in the bottom of the first. They'll end up inevitably stranding 2. We'll go to the second, 1-0 Robbinsville. And welcome back to Robbinsville. It is 1-0 Lady Knights as we come to you live from Robbinsville High School. Judy Nichols Memorial Field is the site of this afternoon's contest between the Lady Knights and the Hiwassee Dam Lady Eagles. Of course, the Black Knights are hosting the Eagles across campus at Loudenor Memorial Field. If we can get any updates from that, we will certainly pass them along as they become available. First pitch to McNabb in the second inning will be a strike, 0-1. And that one swung on and missed high, 0-2 the count. And the 0-2 swung on and missed. Sets down McNabb. That's 4 outs on 4 strikeouts. Strikeout number 91 for the season for Memory Frapp. I will bring up Allison Stiles, the first baseman for Hiwassee Dam, with 1 out here in the top of the second. First pitch is a breaking ball, and it catches the outside part of the plate. Swung on and missed. 0-2 the count on Styles. Lauren Brooks, the left fielder today, will bat next. And the 0-2 outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two coming from Memory Frapp. Swung on and missed. Good pitch. 5 outs, 5 strikeouts so far in the ball game for Memory Frapp. Here comes Lauren Brooks.
Now batting the left fielder, Lauren Brooks.
Brooks had the starting nod for the Lady Eagles on Monday, and today she'll be in the outfield platoon with Olivia McNabb in the circle. First pitch. Popped up to right field. That'll break up the strikeout streak, but Hallie Anderson right there to reel it in, and that will do it. No hits, no runs, nobody left on. Bottom of the second. 1-0 Robbinsville. And we're back live from Robbinsville High School at Judy Nichols Memorial Field. It is 1-0 Lady Knights, and the DP, Sarah Gibby, another senior, will step up to the plate for Robbinsville. In case you're wondering, the only senior not in the lineup is Bailey Parham. I'm sure we'll see her at some point today. Parham, the very spirit of that dugout that has proven so pivotal for Robbinsville, though, this year. And the first pitch from Olivia McNabb will be low and in, ball 1. Thank you, folks, tuning in wherever you may be. If you're a Lady Knight, a Lady Eagle, if you're a Lady something that we are not aware of, trying to keep an eye on this one, welcome. Upstairs. Bud catches the plate. Ball and a strike on Sarah Gibby. Liz Carpenter, the catcher, is in the on-deck circle for Robbinsville. And the 1-1 swung on and missed. Good pitch by McNabb. Ball and 2 strikes. Robbinsville with 2 hits and a run. Hiwassee Dam, nothing doing so far. That one drops right in there, freezes Gibby. Good pitch by Olivia McNabb, and that's the first out of the second inning.
Now batting the catcher, Liz Carpenter.
And that'll be Liz Carpenter stepping up now. One 1-0 offering to Carpenter. Fly ball roped hard to right field, and it will drop over the head of Bella Stiles. Carpenter will trot into second base standing. It's a 1-out double for the freshman, who is absolutely tearing it up at the plate this season. And Hallie Anderson, the right fielder, to the plate. And it looks like they're going to leave Carpenter out there to run. Hallie Anderson will step in, batting .358 for the season. 1 home run and 6 RBIs to her credit. Carpenter, in case you're keeping score at home, is batting a cool .500, and of course that's going to trickle upward after that last at bat. Fly ball foul right near the Hiwassee Dam dugout, and it is 0-2 on Anderson. 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the second. That one a little bit high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, two, roped hard and foul Coach Trammell had every chance in the world to snag that one and decided to just lay off. Ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch from McNabb catches the zone, strike 3. That one looked a little low and in, but he'll get the call anyway. It's 2 strikeouts in this inning for McNabb. And up next is center fielder, senior Ainsley Fink. And now we're going to have a courtesy runner pop out for the catcher. That will be Claire Barlow trotting out onto the field.
Courtesy runner for 22 Carpenter is number 7 Barlow. Now batting the center fielder, Ainsley Fink.
So it's 2 outs, 1 on, and a dangerous slap hitter at the plate in Ainsley Fink. Smacks it down the third baseline, but it was foul. 0-1. That one's outside. Count is 1-1 on Fink. One from Olivia McNabb, and is swung on and missed. Got her to bite at that one low, nearly in the dirt, but she chased anyway. Ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch, low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the second on Thursday. Ruin my puns of Tuesday.
It's even May the 5th. There ain't no saving this.
Nope. That was going to trickle through. They were playing in, and Fink snuck it through. Barlow scores, throw to second. Fink's caught in a rundown, but she may get back. She is all right at first base. Oh, that was scary, but Fink able to dive under the tag. And it's a 2-out RBI single for Ainsley Fink. Here in the second, 2-0, Lady Knights.
Fink with a single RBI. Now batting the shortstop, Zoe Schuler.
And don't look now, folks. We're already back to the top of the lineup card. Zoe Schuler will come back up to the plate after doubling to begin the ball game. Fink goes to second with 2 outs. And the throw is going to be just a wincy bit late as Fink steals second. And here comes the pitch from Olivia McNabb. It is popped up foul, and that one will make it to the water. It is 0-2 on Zoe Schuler or Ainsley Fink at second. Beg your pardon. Oh, 2. Chopped hard, but right to second base is going to eat her up, though. And all hands will be safe. Fink will score on the error. Sky Taylor couldn't hold on to that one for Hiwassee Dam. 3-0 Lady Knights.
Schuler reaches on the air, no RBI, and brings to the plate the left fielder, Brooke Turpin.
And they're going to have a chat inside the circle with Olivia McNabb. We'll step away while they do so here on YouTube. So with 2 outs and 1 on, there goes Schuler to second. She is safe. At the plate is Brooke Turpin, who singled her way aboard via bunt in the bottom of the first inning. And that one catches the plate. Count is 0-2 on Turpin. McNabb trying to get out of this one relatively unscathed. And the high bunt will go foul. And that is a high one. Throw to third. Taylor a little bit late covering the bag. And Schuler will stand defiantly at third base. So let's see what Turpin can do. Can she get her home with a 1-2 count here in the bottom of the second? The pitch. Chopped hard and foul again. Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, two popped up. Peyton McNabb will snag it, and that will do it. But another pair of Robbinsville runs come home here in the second. We'll go to the third. Robbinsville leads Hiwassee Dam 3-0. Riley Payne will lead off for Hiwassee Dam here in the top of the third. Good to have you with us here on the Graham Star YouTube page. Kevin Hensley and Brooklyn Rogers proudly bringing you Robbinsville Lady Night Softball one more time during the regular season. And we're not done yet, folks. Robbinsville will be in the playoffs next week. We'll be with you for the duration all the way up to at least the state championship, at which point we'll have to bow out to the NFHS network. And the first pitch to Payne is a strike, 0-1. What? Oh. I'll be walking over here in a second. Low and inside, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes on Riley Payne. And swung on and missed. Payne will sit down, a victim of the 6th strikeout today for Memory Frapp. She's up to 93 on the season. And the batter is going to be second baseman Sky Taylor.
Now batting the right fielder, Bella Stiles.
I got this wrong on here. And that pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1. I stand corrected. That is Bella Stiles at the plate. Excuse me. So check that. That's going to be Stiles, and then Sky Taylor will bat afterwards. The second baseman, Stiles, will get hit by a pitch, and that'll be the first base runner of the day for Hiwassee Dam.
With the pitch, brings to the plate second baseman, Sky.
Sky Taylor up with 1 out and 1 on here in the top of the third. Hit hard to second base. Allie Ayers will flick it to Schuler. Throw to first. Just a little bit late despite Ivy Eldon's best efforts. It will be a fielder's choice, 4-6. And back to the top of the lineup card with Kiara Taylor with 2 outs.
Now batting the shortstop, Kiara Taylor.
Taylor, the batter, back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Eagles. 2 outs here in the third. Robbinsville leading Hiwassee Dam 3-0. And the first pitch is a bit outside, ball 1. Fly ball down the left field line, but it will drop foul. Lady Eagles in their away uniforms, donning the ultra blue this afternoon here in Robbinsville. One. Lowe skips to the plate, ball 2. Sky Taylor holds at first base. And the 2-1. Fly ball popped up a mile high. It stays in the ballpark, and there's a big collision. Palmer got out of the way of Carpenter. She kind of got caught in no man's land there. It's umpire interference. Robbinsville and Hiwassee Dam are tied 2-2 in the bottom of the third over on the baseball diamond. Shout out to Big Bad Tori Crow for that update. Hopefully she'll be sending us more as the evening rolls along. 2-2 hammered hard a mile down the left field line, and it may make it back to Hiwassee Dam before it lands. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Oda makes the play in foul territory. Great play, and that will do it. Lady Eagles strand a runner will go to the home half of the third. 3-0 Robbinsville. Bottom of the third, and Memory Frapp will come up to the plate to lead off for Robbinsville. Frapp with 6 strikeouts today so far inside the circle. Check swing low, but it caught the plate. 0-1. Shout out to our Frapp contingent watching out in Oklahoma today. Bubba, Abigail, Emma, Kenna, and Sarah Frapp all tuned in this afternoon on YouTube. I sold that like it was going to come back here behind us. 0-2. Just think, if that took me out, you'd have had to do this the rest of the game, Brooklyn. Brooklyn says no commentary if I get killed. It's just going to be video and no details on what's going on. 0-2. Roped hard. Billy Knight bats it down. Almost made the play. Error on the third base coach. And it's still 0-2. And the 0-2 from Olivia McNabb is going to be low and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Got some ornithological discussions going on over here to our left. Apparently some birds are raising Cain. There's a bird's nest right above our head. Riley Payne caught the softball, or more like the softball caught her. Regardless, first out of the inning. Better check that ball. It may need CPR. 1 away for Ivy Odom. Good play over there at the hot corner by Riley Payne, senior for the Lady Eagles. And the pitch to Odom will be right in there. 0-1. Patience Frapp is in the on-deck circle. And the pitch. Catches inside and low. 0-2 on Ivy Odom. And here comes the pitch. Skips in and catches Phillip Orr. And the umpire may need a chance to recoup. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count. And we're going to have a conference after the rough pitch here on YouTube. Throw some dirt on it, Phillip. Come on, man. Well, our rating just went up to PG-13 after that reference, but we'll move on. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's mean, Daniel. That's very mean. Poor home plate umpire schedule for both sides. 1-2 popped back to the net, and onward this at bat goes. Umpire's already been tattooed in the chest, and now he's been tattooed in the upper thigh area. 1-2, chopped. Payne makes the play, throw to first. Dropped by Allison Stiles. That should have been an easy second out, but instead an E3 will allow Ivy Odom to reach. Riley Payne made a great play over at third base to rake that one out of the dirt, but Stiles could not hold on. And here comes Abby Adams to courtesy run, or excuse me, pinch run, I beg your pardon, for Ivy Odom. So Odom will re-enter after this inning. Apparently we're being covered right now with a threat of bird poop. We'll see how this goes as the game rolls along. Oh, we're going to get flogged as well. That's not good.
Now batting, Patience Sprout, third baseman.
My scenario would actually give Brooklyn Rogers her 5th different tone in her hair if we get to that point. Foul ball down the third baseline, 0-2. It's fixing to. Just give it a minute. And the 0-2 coming from McNabb. Fly ball powered to center field, but playable. Palmer can't get a beat on it, and it will drop. Adams takes a wide turn at second, but nobody's there to cover, so all hands will be safe. And there's an EA back-to-back errors have given Robbinsville 2 base runners with 1 out.
Pitch running at first for Pratt, number 27, Christina Jenkins.
And Christina Jenkins will courtesy run for third baseman Patience Frapp, or excuse me, pinch run. I'll get it right in just a moment. And Gibby will step in. Pop back and foul. Count is 0-1 on Sarah Gibby. The Robbinsville class of 2022 will be celebrated in our special annual magazine, Pomp and Circumstance, which hits newsstands on June the 2nd. Of course, Robbinsville graduates June 3rd. Line out, and that will do it. That's going to be a double play, 6-3. We'll talk more about the senior magazine when we come back here on YouTube. Robbinsville strands a runner here in the third. Top of the fourth up, on tap, 3-0, Lady Knights. Peyton Palmer to lead off for Hiwassee Dam as we enter the 4th inning in Robbinsville. It's a 3-0 Lady Knights lead if you're just joining us here on YouTube. Good to have you with us on this toasty Thursday evening in Graham County, North Carolina. Palmer will step in. Her first plate appearance resulted in a strikeout. High, ball 1. Carpenter couldn't hold on to it. It'll roll to the backstop. Memory Frapp started this game with 5 consecutive strikeouts and only 1 base runner so far this afternoon for the Lady Eagles. Robbinsville has 3 runs on 4 hits. 1-0 pitch. A little bit up. Top of the 4th over at the baseball game, still a 2-2 tie between Robbinsville and Hiwassee Dam. The Black Knights, of course, are playing for a playoff spot, their first one in over a decade, hoping to snap that streak this season. 2-0 pitch to Palmer. Misses inside, ball 3. Fans, we were mentioning the Robbinsville 2022 magazine that will be in the Graham Star on June the 2nd. If you're interested in advertising in that, the deadline is next Thursday, May the 12th. Give us a call at the office, 828-479-3383 for details. That one in there, 3-1. Palmer taking all the way on that pitch. 3-1. Popped up 2 miles high. Patience Frapp treks over to get it. And that is the first out of the fourth. Everybody wants to argue with me today about my directions and distances, but I don't see you coming up with anything. 1 out for Peyton McNabb. Let's turn back instant replay. I'm being told I called Patience Frapp the wrong name a moment ago. I don't believe that. We'll review the videotape, and I'll issue a written apology if I got it wrong to Miss Frapp, including her mom, who's 3 seats down, to my left. Roped hard. Allier's got a good beat on it and dove and grabbed that ball. The defense for Robbinsville today has been exceptional. 2 outs. Olivia McNabb, the batter.
Now batting the pitcher, Olivia McNabb.
I see Robbinsville High School principal David Matheson's over here maybe starting to get that Low Country Bull fired up. And that one just a little bit wild. Kyle Fink didn't pull his glove out. Want to know the count on Olivia McNabb. Good. That's good. Who is this? That's going to suck. Your lungs are going to suck in there in a second.
Maybe it'll be okay if I smell it.
Oh, I will. I'll enjoy it every second. Come on. 1-1. Low. Ball 2. Two outs. Nobody on here in the top of the fourth. Having a lot of fun this afternoon here at Judy Nichols Memorial Field. And why not? Robbinsville has just clinched its 14th divisional championship. There goes the no-hitter. Olivia McNabb hits a moonshot to left center field for the Lady Eagles, and they're on the board now. It is 3-1. Robbinsville still in control of things. Big moment for junior Olivia McNabb. She gets a nice greeting from her teammates at the plate.
Okay, so.
Yes.
So, Tori says she's bad at this. Takes back the shout out.
Now batting the first baseman, Allison Stiles.
Ground out to first base, and that will do it. But the no-no is gone. Ivy Odom will take it to the bag unassisted. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. It is 3-1 after Olivia McNabb's solo homer for Hiwassee Dam. Bottom of the fourth, first pitch to Liz Carpenter is a strike, 0-1. Olivia McNabb for the Lady Eagles obviously flying high at the moment. She hit a solo homer in the top half of this inning. But Robbinsville still leads 3-1 here in Graham County. Low, 1 ball and 1 strike. We had an inaccurate update earlier. We want to issue an apology. It is still 2-2, but it's actually just now going to the 4th inning. Apparently the fastest top of the 4th ever just went by because we got that update right before this one ended. Bottom of the 4th up next.
Bottom of the 4th, 2-2.
Yes, it's bottom of the 4th here. It's bottom of the 4th on the baseball diamond, and it's 2-2 there. It's 3-1 here. Shout out to Tori Crow keeping us informed this afternoon from across the campus. Her son, Christian Phillips, of course, the center fielder for the Black Knights. Drops in there, low and inside. And it's all full for Liz Carpenter. Carpenter doubled in her first plate appearance in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Popped up high, but playable. Riley Payne may have a beat on it. But instead it literally drops through the tiny little crevice in between the dugout and the third base seating area.
She said, tell him to stop doing shout-outs. I'm so disappointing.
Tori Crow is not disappointing. Just for that, I'm going to do more shout-outs for Tori Crow. Full count. Ball 4. Carpenter draws a leadoff walk. First one of the day for either team. Check that, one for Memory Frapp earlier. First one for Robbinsville, though, for sure.
Now batting the right fielder, senior Hallie Anderson.
Frapp, of course, hit a batter in the third. And the batter now, Hallie Anderson. Hit it right back where it came from, McNabb to first. And the 2-4 putout. 1-4 putout, moves Carpenter to second base. And Ainsley Fink to bat with one away here in the fourth.
Anderson sacrifice. Brings to the plate center fielder, senior Ainsley Fink.
And that one misses low and away. Ball 1. 1 out, 1 on for Robbinsville here in the bottom of the fourth. Looking forward to bringing you Tuesday's telecast as it'll be the first round of the playoffs. All bets are that the Lady Knights will be right here at home for the first round of the postseason. And hopefully the seed will be high enough where rounds 2 and 3 will also be here. Upstairs. And it's 3-0 on Ainsley Fink. Fink taking all the way there. Good call to do so. 3 balls and a strike on Olivia McNabb.
Work, Ames.
And the pitch. Misses, low and away, ball 4. So it's 2 walks in this inning. And we got runners at first and second with 1 out. And head coach Roger Adams for Hiwassee Dam will pop out of the dugout and discuss things with his pitcher and infield. We're in the fourth, 3-1 Robbinsville. As far as we know, it's 2-2 in the baseball game. I thought we were in Braves country, but I was the only person chopping when that music hit. That's sad.
Now batting for Robbinsville, the shortstop, Zoe Schuler.
And Zoe Schuler will get her 3rd plate appearance today with 1 out and 2 on here in the fourth. Fly ball center field, but it will be playable for Peyton Palmer. Carpenter will have to go back to second. And nobody's there to cover. Fink will get back safe and sound. 2 outs. She just missed her 8th homer of the season. The batter is Brooke Turpin. Obviously, Hiwassee Dam would like to get out of this inning unscathed. And courtesy runner coming in for Carpenter.
Running for Liz Carpenter at second.
So Barlow now at second. Fink at first. The batter is Brooklyn Turpin. First pitch to Turpin is fouled. 0-1. Popped up. Play made by Kiara Taylor. That will do it. So that's no hits, no runs, 2 left on. Top of the 5th coming up. 3-1 Lady Knights. Lauren Brooks to lead off for Hiwassee Dam, the westernmost school in North Carolina. Just a few miles shy of the Tennessee state line on North Carolina Highway 294 in Cherokee County. Brooks, a senior for the Lady Eagles, and she takes the first pitch low, but a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1. At least I got an A fink on my side. If not both finks, I've got one fink anyway on my side. 1-1 to Brooks. Hit right back to Frapp. Throw to first. In time. And that's the first out of the fifth. Riley Payne will step up to the plate. Payne struck out to begin the top of the third, and that's all she's seen so far.
Third baseman, Riley Payne.
First pitch to Riley Payne is a ball, 1-0 here in the fifth, as the Low Country Bull begins to linger over all of us here at the field. What a delightful smell it is.
Top of the fifth, 2-2.
Still 2-2 in the fifth at the baseball game. Foul ball. Avery McNabb thought about grabbing it, changed her mind. Count is 1-1. One out, 1-1 count here in the fifth. Robbinsville leads 3-1 as that one is upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. That one catches the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch from Frapp. Fly ball left field, but playable. And that will be the second out. Brooke Turpin reels it in for Robbinsville. Bella Stiles will now bat. Nobody on and 2 outs. Stiles in the 8-hole. She was hit by a pitch in her last plate appearance. She was the first base runner of the game for the Lady Eagles. Fouled back to the net. 0-1. The pitch swung on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Oh-2 swung on and missed. Strikeout. Number 7 for Memory Frapp today. We're heading to the bottom of the fifth. 3-1 Robbinsville. Bottom of the fifth it is 3-1 Robbinsville here on YouTube. You won't find us on Rumble. You won't find us on Just a Game Live. You sure won't find us on Facebook. We're right here at your exclusive home for Robbinsville Athletics. This Google-themed product, YouTube. First pitch to Memory Frapp is a ball. 1-0 the count. Fly ball left field. Brooks dives for it but comes up empty. Frapp will stop at second, and it will be a leadoff double for the pitcher, Memory Frapp, here in the bottom of the fifth.
Frapp doubles to left. Courtesy runner number 12, Taylor Jackson. Now batting senior, Ivy Odom, first baseman.
Ivy Odom pops this one back over the grandstand. It will be 1 ball and 1 strike here in the bottom of the fifth. Courtesy runner Taylor Jackson has popped out to second base for Memory Frapp. Fly ball right center field, and play made by Bella Stiles. So that'll be the first out of the inning. Odom put a good charge into that one to the gap, but Stiles was there to make the play. And now Patience Frapp will be the batter.
Now batting the third baseman, senior Patience Frapp.
And that one will miss, blown away, ball 1. Low in the dirt, 2-0 the count on Patience Frapp. Allie Ayers has grabbed a bat. She will be batting instead of the DP, as Ayers, of course, the flex today. 3-0 the count. That one caught the plate. 3 balls and a strike on Patience Frapp. Frapp with an impressive stat line if you wanted to keep something fun at home. Frapp has only struck out 1 time in her varsity career. And she'll jog to first base on a walk. I'll put 2 Lady Knights on the base path with 1 out.
Now batting the flex, hitting for the DP, number 20, senior Allie Ayers.
As a senior, Allie Ayers, she is the second baseman today for Robbinsville here in the bottom of the fifth. Update, Tori Crow might have fell asleep at the baseball game. We'll confirm that later. And the pitch from Olivia McNabb upstairs and away. Ball 1 to Allie Ayers. And don't look now, fans. Bailey Parham has grabbed a bat. She is in the on-deck circle.
They just scored 2, so top of the fifth, 4-2.
So it appears that Robbinsville has pulled ahead of Hiwassee Dam 4-2 as they enter the top of the fifth. 1-1 count on Allie Ayers.
They just scored 2. I think they is the other team.
Popped up foul. Ball and 2 strikes.
Again, 5-2 them.
So it is 5-2 Hiwassee Dam over Robbinsville in the top of the 5th.
That wasn't our fault that time. That wasn't Tori's fault.
The pronouns were very confusing. Popped up to Peyton McNabb. She'll make the play. And that is out number 2. And everybody better back up. 2 gone. Liz Carpenter has popped back out to bat instead of Belly Parham, who has had to pop back into the dugout. I'm sure she'll be up and at him here pretty soon. We'll get Parham in before the game's over. First one is popped up foul, 0-1. Liz Carpenter just woke everybody up here at the stadium. There's that 5th tone, by the way. Foul ball. Fouled off of Peyton McNabb. 0-2 the count on Liz Carpenter. Taylor Jackson at second base. Patience Frapp at first. And they're going to jog in and talk with McNabb. It's a crucial situation. It's a 3-1 ball game here in the 5th. 2 on, but 2 outs. It actually legitimately is. I'm not there. I don't know who they is. The pitch coming. Fly ball left field. Lauren Brooks will make the play, and that will do it. Robbinsville strands 2 again here in the bottom of the 5th. 6th inning on tap. 3-1 Lady Knights. 9-1 and 2 spots. Due up for Hiwassee Dam here in the top of the 6th inning. And Sky Taylor. Promise you riches, girl. I never promised you that. It's all right, I guess. Batter will be Sky Taylor as we kick off the 6th. 3-1 Robbinsville here on YouTube. Pitch goes low and away. 1 ball and no strikes on Taylor. Back up to the top of the lineup after this. It'll be Kiara Taylor batting. And the pitch fouled off. 1 ball and 1 strike. Five to 2, Hiwassee Dam over Robbinsville on the baseball field as that game goes into the bottom of the 5th inning. Foul back to the net. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Drops in. 2-2 on Sky Taylor, second baseman for the Lady Eagles. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 8 for Memory Frapp today. Now up to 95 for the season.
Now batting the shortstop, Kiara Taylor.
We're going to have to calm down. We're going to have to slap a parental warning on these games before they ever start from now on. Upstairs and away, ball 1. Robbinsville Middle School softball has defeated Cherokee 20-6 today. That is a road game. Fly ball and foul. 1-1 the count. That, of course, makes the middle school Lady Knights 9-2 on the season. Fly ball center field. Ainsley Fink lays out and makes a terrific catch. 2 outs here in the inning.
Farm Bureau play of the day. Now batting the center fielder.
Fly ball popped up to third base. Patience Frapp makes the play. That will do it. Lady Eagles set down in order here in the 6th. Home half of the inning coming up 3-1 Robbinsville. First pitch outside. Ball 1. Bailey Parham can rake when she makes the connection. Saw her hit a long double at T.C. Roberson earlier this season. Upstairs, but she went 1 ball and 1 strike. Parham batting in place of Hallie Anderson here in the bottom of the 6th. That one is upstairs above Bailey Parham's head. 2-1 the count. Ainsley Fink will bat next. Parham swings and misses. 2-2 the count. And she swings and misses at 1 outside and away. And that's the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Ainsley Fink will now bat.
Now batting the center fielder, Ainsley Fink, senior. Come on, kid.
And the first pitch coming upstairs. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Foul back to the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike on Ainsley Fink.
Come on now.
As Susan Crow interrupts the Hiwassee Dam seating order over here to get these videos of Ainsley Fink at the plate. Upstairs, and Fink swung at it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Back to the top of the lineup in just a moment. Zoe Schuler will bat next. And Fink got a piece of that one, fouled it back to the net. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Make her throw it to you, Yang.
And the 1-2. Chopped hard and past Riley Payne. That'll be a leadoff hit for Fink. Long turn at first, and she'll get back to the bag with a 1-out single here in the bottom of the 6th. Zoe Schuler, the batter.
Now batting the shortstop, Zoe Schuler.
Robbinsville obviously wants to pad this lead. They've led 3-1 for several innings now. Swing and a miss. And she pops in with the slide. And they're going to say she was safe. Kiara Taylor disagrees. But the call will stand. Stolen base for Ainsley Fink.
Let's go, Blue. Ball strike on that field.
Pitch misses. It is 2-0 on Schuler, so that first one was not a strike. My apologies. Upstairs, 3-0. Pitch catches the plate, low and away, and it's now 3 balls and 1 strike. Brooke Turpin is in the on-deck circle. And that misses high, ball 4. 1 out walk. Ainsley Fink at second, Zoe Schuler at first. There's a lot of speed on the base path. Turpin will bat. Misses away. Ball 1. As we mentioned, folks, if you'll stay with us after the game, it is senior night for Robbinsville. As Turpin bunts that one. Lead throw to third. No good. Gets by Brooks. And it will be an error that will score not 1, but 2 Robbinsville runs. 5-1 Lady Knights. And a batter memory frap. We will have the senior night festivities for you right here on YouTube. And that one catches the plate. 0-1. Fly ball left field. And Kiara Taylor ventures over and grabs it for the second out.
Let's go, Lulu.
Brooke Turpin will remain at second base.
Now batting senior first baseman Ivy Odom.
And Lou Odom will now bat. 2 outs. Fly ball tattooed to right center field. Out of here! Ivy Odom has crushed a 2-run opposite field dinger on senior night.
Senior Ivy Odom with a 2-run homer, her 6th of the year.
You know, Odom just missed that one the last at bat she had, so this time she made sure to put enough power behind it, and it sailed out of the field. 7-1 Robbinsville, as Lady Knights have plated 4 here in the 6th. And the first pitch to Patience Frapp is going to be low, ball 1. Chopped hard on the third baseline, but it will be foul. 1-1 the count. Upstairs to Patience Frapp. 2 balls and a strike. Two one. Hits her, I believe. I guess not. Guess it hit the ground. Ball 3.
She wants to hit. Let's go, Paige.
Chopped. Foul. Count runs full. Allie Ayers to bat next if the inning rolls along. Robbinsville's opened up a 7-1 lead, plating 4 here in this inning. And Frapp battling as another foul ball trickles near the Lady Knights dugout. 3-2 count. And outside. No, they're going to call it strike 3. Holy cow. My apologies. Frapp and everyone here at the ballpark thought that was ball 4, but instead, that is the end of the inning. We'll go to the 7th. Robbinsville leads 7-1. Last chance for Hiwassee down. And Peyton McNabb will begin the top of the 7th, taking a strike, 0-1. Last chance for Hiwassee Dam here. Fly ball left field. Turpin has to run a mile. Basket catch made. 1 gone. Willie May style. And the batter is Olivia
Now
McNabb.
batting the pitcher, Olivia McNabb.
McNabb homered all the way back in the 4th. And that one is fouled back. 0-1.
Freaking senior post
Yeah.
is gonna make me cry.
Don't cry, I'll cry. I've tried to hold it in all year. Wrestling senior night dog.
One drops in a ball. 1-1 the count.
I know. I'm gonna be all sweaty and stanky.
We're as live as it gets, Susan. Swing and a miss. Frapp took one off there, a ball and 2 strikes. Of course, everybody getting geared up for senior night coming up next. Here at Judy Nichols Memorial Field, 8 seniors to be recognized for Robbinsville. So settle in, grab your popcorn. It's going to be a few minutes. As the drop, strike 3, McNabb will trot to first. And the Lady Eagles have a base runner. Batter now is Allison Stiles.
Now batting the first baseman, Allison Stiles.
Pitch coming. Away, ball 1. And the 1-0. Low and in, ball 2, snap throw back to first. Odom had to dive to save it. She just hit a 2-run dinger of her own in the 6th. The 2 people that have homered are at first base in this game. Fouled back to the net as a ball and 2 strikes. Chop to third base, and it actually will get in between Schuler and Patience Frapp. So it's a hit for Allison Stiles. Olivia McNabb at second. 2 on with just 1 out. As Lady Eagles are trying to string together something here and get it going here in the 7th.
Now batting the left fielder, Lauren Brooks.
Popped up. Allie Ayers will get that one. 2 gone. And the last chance for the Lady Eagles is Riley Payne. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul back, 0-1. The victory here will give Robbinsville win number 18 on the season. Outside.
Of the 6 HD, 3 Robbinsville, 2 outs.
6-3 Hiwassee Dam in the top of the 6th inning over at the baseball field. And there's 2 outs, so the Eagles still in the lead.
She's doing better. You should shout out because she's doing better. I'm proud of her. Shout it out.
That one drops in. 2 balls and a strike. Tory Crow's updates have really improved from the baseball field. We appreciate her keeping us posted tonight. I was told no more shout-outs. That's why I wasn't going to say anything. 2-1. Upstairs. Ball 3. Olivia McNabb at second. Allison Stiles at first. Riley Payne at the plate. 3-1 count. And Memory Frapp gets her sign. See what she offers up here on the 3-1. Low. Ball 4. And it is bases loaded. Hiwassee Dam with his best chance to rally. And Addison Stiles will now bat for Bella Stiles, if you're keeping track at home. And we got a brief conference taking place inside the circle.
Styles hitting for Bella Styles.
Hiwassee Dam trails 7-1. We're in the 7th inning. As we mentioned, fans, we'll be back with you Tuesday for round 1 of the state playoffs. 99% sure we'll be here at home unless something crazy happens with the playoff seeding.
Starting the bottom of the 6, 6 HD to 3 Robbinsville.
Starting the bottom of the 6th, it is 6 HD and 3 Robbinsville over at the baseball field. So Hiwassee Dam still leads the Black Knights, who, as we mentioned, are hoping that the victory today will propel them back into the playoff picture. They are literally just outside the bubble, ranked 33rd in the state. And the pitch swung on and missed, 0-1 to Addison Stiles. Upstairs, 1 ball and 1 strike. Catches the plate, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Stiles couldn't pull the trigger. Down to the last strike, Memory Frapp looking to get strikeout number 96 on the season. That one misses away, ball 2. Stiles laid off there wisely. Don't want to make an errant swing here if you're Hiwassee Dam. Low. Count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Come get her here, 3.
And it swung on and missed. That is your ball game, folks. Hiwassee leaves them loaded in the top of the 7th. And your final score tonight, 7-1. Robbinsville picks up the W. They are now 18-2 for the season. Stay with us, fans. We're not going anywhere. Senior night comes up next as a special treat for all of you fans here on YouTube.
This is a coaching staff message about this class of 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, before we introduce these 8 seniors, we would like to say something about them. This group of women coming into today's game have played 65 varsity softball games. They have won 56 of them. In Smoky Mountain Conference play, they have played 41 games. They have won 39 of them. That is 96% winning percentage. And they have won 3 Smoky Mountain Conference championships in a row. Remember, the 2020 season was lost to COVID. More importantly, they learned that the secret to success is a lot of hard work. When you work as hard as they do, success is a byproduct of that effort. They have achieved our goal for them, and that is to become alpha females. They have become women who will be leaders in their respective communities. They will not settle for less than their best. We can promise you this, they will expect to win. Speck, Ames, Red, Rick, Gibby, Zip, Al, and Lou, it has been a pleasure being your coaches. We are so proud of you guys on and off the field. Good luck in whatever you choose to do, and never forget, if you ever need anything, just ask. Once a Lady Knight softball player, always a Lady Knight softball player. We love each and every one of you. Coach Nelson, Coach Hooper, Coach Millsaps, Coach Kiefer, Coach Schuler, Coach Joanne Knight, and Head Coach Billy Knight. The girls will now take one last trip around the bases. The first senior to be recognized is Brooke Turpin, better known as Speck. She is the daughter of Sean Turpin, Crystal, and Mark Ferguson. Brooke would first like to thank God for giving her the ability to play the sport that she loves. She would also like to give a big shout out to her teammates for always having her back and believing in her when she didn't believe in herself. They truly show the definition of what Robbinsville softball is about, Mudita. She is beyond thankful that she has got the honor to practice and play on such a beautiful field. Softball has taught her a lot of lessons and given her unbreakable bonds that she will always cherish. Brooke would also like to thank her coaches for putting up with her stubborn self over the years and pushing her to be a better and better each day. She wants to thank Coach Billy Knight for never going easy on her, although he did make her shed a few tears at times. Brooke will also be thankful for the fires Billy started in her. To her seniors, thank you for always keeping her in line and believing that each of us could accomplish anything we set our minds to. She will forever be grateful for the memories that they have created together. especially y'all throwing her in the creek freshman year. All because she hit Jerry Anna with a fish head. Softball hasn't always been a part of her life, but for the past 4 years, that's all she's known. It's sad to think that we will be playing some of our last games on this field as a Lady Knight. Lastly, dear softball, thank you for always being her anger management and her motivation to get through the tough days. Thank you, Dad, Mom, and Mark, for the support from the stands and for always being there for me. To the best conditioning coach there is, thank you, Kiefer, for pushing her a step further than her body would go. Thank you for pushing us each day to get better and to dig a little harder each time. Kiefer has taught Brooke many life lessons, and pushing her just another inch will always be her favorite memory. Now it's time to seal the deal, ladies, and bring home what we have always dreamed of. No pressure, no diamonds. It's time to be diamonds. Mudita on 3. 1, 2, 3, Mudita. Number 1, Spec, out.
Jerry, can you get me a bottle of water or somebody? It's right down here, because I'm getting full.
Next is number 4, senior Ainsley Fink. Ainsley will further her education attending the University of Tennessee to pursue a degree in business management. I would first like to thank all my coaches. Excuse me just a minute. I would like to thank all my coaches for being the hardest they can on me to make me better. I want to thank all of them for never giving up on me, no matter how bad they wanted to. I wouldn't have been able to make it anywhere without them pushing me to my best ability. I would personally like to thank this sport and teammates alone for the lasting family and friendships I have made throughout the past 4 years. I would also like to give a special thanks to the past Lady Knights softball players that have taught me how to be tough and never be satisfied. I want to thank my mother, Susan Odom, for helping me keep my head on straight. I want to thank my stepfather, Todd Odom, for always being supported in every possible way. Once a Lady Knight, always a Lady Knight. Number 4, peace out. Hallie Anderson, number 5, is the daughter of Diane and Scott Anderson. After graduating high school, she plans on attending the University of Tennessee and obtaining her BSN. Hallie has played the sport of softball since the 6th grade, and she has been a member of the varsity team for 4 years. She would like to thank all the coaches who have worked with her along the way, pushing her not only to be a better softball player, but also a better person. She wants to thank her parents for taking her to all the tournaments, never missing a game, and always being her biggest fans. She also wants to thank God for giving her the ability and strength to play. Lastly, Hallie would like to give a tribute to her teammates. She is so thankful to have gotten to know each of you through all the practices, games, sleepovers, and fishing trips. Somewhere along the way, she has started looking at all of you as more of a family than a team, and she considers it as a privilege to have played alongside each of you. Thank you, Lady Knights Fast Pitch. Number 5 senior, Hallie Anderson. Senior, Bailey Parham. She is the daughter of Rick and Alicia Parham and the sister of Briley. After high school, Bailey plans to attend the University of North Carolina at Charlotte with plans to become a physician's assistant. Bailey would first like to thank her parents for being her #1 supporter and for attending all of her games and for being encouraging to her. Bailey says without her parents, she would not be who she is today. Bailey would also like to thank all of her teammates over the past 4 years for always cheering her on and making her happy. Bailey would especially like to thank the 2019 team for bringing her out of her comfort zone and making her feel like a special part of the team. Bailey would like to thank Coach Joanne for never giving up on her 6 years ago. Bailey's favorite memory is the end of season campout they have every year. Bailey is very thankful for the many memories and friends softball has brought her and for making her a better person. Mudita always and forever. Number 9. Senior Bailey Rick Parham. And I would like to add on Bailey's, she was a great teammate. Number 11, Sarah Gibby. She is the daughter of Roger and Angela Gibby. She has played on the Lady Knights Fast Pitch softball team for all 4 years of her high school career. She has had the opportunity to experience winning conference championships with her team every season, as well as making many lifelong friendships along the way. Sarah plans to continue her education at Western Carolina University to pursue a pre-med related degree, to ultimately attend medical school to become a pediatric oncologist.
She believes,
She believes that the team she is standing with today has the ability to take it all the way, as long as they maintain the work ethic, determination, focus, and mudita. Sarah would like to thank her parents for all the support at games and always being there for the long practices, early mornings, and late nights that it took to help her be the best that she could be in this very special sport. Sarah would also like to thank all the coaches for giving 100% of their effort to help her to become the best athlete she could be, while also helping her realize that determination and passion are a dangerous combination. She is very grateful for all the friends on this team who have stood by her side on and off the field. Sarah wants to thank the fans and community for supporting the program that molded her into the woman she is today. She is also very thankful to Kevin Hensley for always being willing to capture memorable moments through photos, videos, and commentary. And Smallwood for supplying the endless amounts of ice for very sore arms and keeping everyone healthy. And Todd Odom for the best music on this side of the Mississippi. Most importantly, Sarah would like to thank God for keeping her safe, giving her the opportunity of a lifetime to be surrounded by so many powerful women on a team that many would pay endless amounts to be on. In the words of Sarah Gibby, I am so very thankful for all of the opportunities over the past 4 years, but my journey does not come to an end tonight. The real season is just beginning. This team is capable of so much, so let these next few weeks display the true passion we have for the sport. It is about to get real. Let's go, boys. Patience Frapp. Patience is the daughter of Valerie Frapp and Albert Rose and is the sister of Memory. Patience has been a part of the Lady Knights Fast Pitch team for 4 years. She would like to start by thanking her teammates, present and past, for always being there to cheer her on. She would like to thank all her coaches for always pushing her to be her best. She would like to thank her stepfather, Albert Rose, for coming into her life and being the father figure she has always wanted, even though he had no obligation. To her little sister, Memory, you have always inspired me with your natural ability to play softball. There has not been anything better than playing on the field with you the past 2 years. You are going to do so much with your softball career if you just keep believing in yourself. Just because this is our last year playing together does not change the fact that I will always be your #1 cheerleader. Finally, Patience would like to give a special thank you to her mother. No matter what I have done, you have always been there right by my side to support me. Thank you for all the countless miles spent driving me to and from games, and for all the many hours you spent just sitting there watching us. You always told me I played great, even when we both knew I sucked it up sometimes. You never let me quit, and I love you so much for that. To the underclassmen, it seems like just yesterday I was a little freshman listening to senior speeches. Everyone says that high school flies by, and it really does. Don't take anything for granted, and always cherish the memories. I will not be saying number 17 out because we still have business to finish. Number 20, senior Allie Ayers. She is the daughter of Bucky Ayers and Christy Orr. Allie has been a member of the Lady Knight softball team for 4 years. She plans to attend Western Carolina University in the fall and intends on majoring in nursing. She plans to work as a nurse practitioner after finishing her education. First, she would like to thank God for the opportunity to play the sport she loves and for always being with her throughout the years. She would also like to thank her teammates and coaches for all the advice and memories she will never forget. Allie is thankful for the many bonds and friendships that have formed from playing softball at RHS. She is thankful for Coach Knight's tough love and for Joanne, who is always encouraging her. She also wants to give a shout out to Coach Nelson for his wise words and for always making her laugh. Allie is thankful for the coaching staff for not only teaching her about softball, but for all the life lessons they have taught her as well. Allie would like to give a special thanks to her mother for all the support, encouragement, and love, for always washing her jerseys, never missing a game, and most importantly, for being her best friend throughout the years. She would also like to thank Mama Martha and Marshall Beasley for hardly ever missing a game and always cheering her on. Allie has enjoyed playing softball for RHS and will always remember her time as a Lady Knight. Once a Black Knight, always a Black Knight. Senior, number 24, Ivy Odom. Ivy is the daughter of Todd Odom and Allison Edwards and is a sister to Logan, Jaden, Kyle, and Ainsley. Ivy plans to attend Western Carolina University in hopes to pursue a degree in business. First and foremost, Ivy would like to thank God for giving her the opportunity to play varsity softball for the past 4 years at Robbinsville. She would also like to thank her family for guiding her along the way during her softball career. Ivy would like to give a special thanks to her dad for always pushing her and believing in her to the bitter end. Her mom for always being a listening ear, biggest supporter, and for all the long nights and trips. And her brother for always reminding her to tough it out and how to be a leader. She would like to thank her stepmom, Susan, for videoing every at-bat, and her stepdad, Shane, for never missing a game. Her grandparents, along with her Aunt Roma and Uncle Bobby Brooks, were her biggest fans. Next, Ivy would like to thank Coach Knight for always pushing her and never giving up on her on and off the field. She would like to thank her teammates for being her best friends and for making the game so much fun throughout the years. She would also like to give a special shout out to the 2019 team for making her fall in love with the game. To the underclassmen, take it all in because it is gone before you know it. To the Lady Knight softball team and community, I am so incredibly thankful to be a part of something bigger than myself, and I would not be where I am today without the game of softball. Mudita forever. Regulators, it is time to mount up for one last ride. Number 24, senior Ivy Lulu Odom. Ladies and gentlemen, give all of these seniors who have an outstanding record, both on the field and off. Give them another hand.